Welcome back. Joining me now is Carly Cahill of Cahill Tech. Hi. Thanks so much for coming in, Carly.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Okay, so let's talk about Cahill Tech and how it got started.
Well, I grew up building roads and bridges in a family-owned business, and in 2017 I decided it was time to attack this issue we're having, which is a massive labor gap. And so I started my own company, and our whole mission is to bridge the gap and help people find training and also employment in the heavy civil construction industry.
Yeah, let's talk about why this was so important for you to tackle.
Oh, well, we have millions and millions of dollars here, actually billions of dollars in our Western New York region alone. Everything from the stadium currently, which is where I literally came from, to new projects that we're getting done in the 33, grid improvements, and everything else that it comes to maintaining our backbone of our community. And so really we need people who are excited for these careers, and the way to get them excited is to share what it's all about.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the training that the program provides.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, let's just look here. This is PPE, everything from what kind of gear you need to have on, to be safe in the field, to how to take care of your equipment, how to run excavators, how to work as a laborer out in the field, forklift training, certifications. There's a whole wide variety of things that go on in construction, and our training is really true to the field and everything that happens out there, and making it accessible, democratizing access to trades-based training through software, and also subject matter experts willing to share their history of knowledge.
And let's talk about some of the benefits that these trainings have to offer.
Yeah, well, knowledge is power, and working in construction can feel very intimidating. And so when you can lessen that degree of fear by boosting someone's confidence with knowledge, they can walk through that door with more belief in themselves and their opportunity to contribute to the future, in their own community. And so the benefits are immediate in confidence boosting and finding your place in a very, very lucrative career. I mean, we're talking prevailing wage, salaries, along with pensions and healthcare plans. So these are really, really great jobs where you can also make a real difference in your community.
Absolutely. Let's talk about how you have a backing from some amazing organizations.
Yeah, for sure. We have gained a grant that we won from Empire State Development recently. So that's helping us to really leverage a lot of new training in energy efficiency construction practices and things like that. But we also have some awesome partners in the construction industry itself. So contractors working out at the stadium are super excited about the people graduating from our program and putting them to work right away. We also have some investors locally we've worked with. Launch New York is a great one that we've always had a great partnership with. But I would say some of the more impactful partners that really have a lasting benefit is not just helping us get training into people's hands, but then the next step, which is the employment. So your local unions are great partners that we have, which I have a long history with.
You mentioned that you came from the stadium. Can you talk about this little gift you brought me?
I brought you a memento. Now, it's not a croissant sandwich, but it will last a little longer, and it won't put any weight on you, because you can actually get a little stronger lifting this bad boy. I thought it looked like a little bit of a bridge or a wave, because we are like the wave of the future here with construction. So
very cool. This
is from the pit itself, where the new stadium is rising. And
she came from the pit, and she survived. Very cool. Obviously, what you're doing here is giving people a passion and a purpose, and changing their lives in big ways. So do you want to talk about any impactful stories that you can share about, how this training has really benefited people?
Yeah, there are. Actually, this is a great question, because this is what drives me, is to make a change in my world that's positive, but not just for myself, but for others. So there are two women, they're 18, they graduated from BOCES, and they grew up in a neighborhood together. As young little girls, their dream was to work on big projects together in construction. And so they eventually both went through BOCES program locally. And right now, as we speak, they are at the stadium working side by side, helping to really excavate this hole and make this foundation that everything is going to get built on top of. They're living their dream today because of Aquire Construction Academy and because of employers who are willing to open the door to young people with ambition and motivation. I mean, they started at 5 a.m. with me this morning. That's one story, but there's another one that's even deeper. 2 young men emigrated here from Ukraine with their families, young children and wives, and very little English, but driven, to start a new life. So we put them through our program, which helped them to start to learn and advance their language barriers, and they're both working. They're earning prevailing wage, having a great foundation, and for them to see that they're having a part in building the American dream right now is helping them to really lock in their future for their families and start a new beginning here, right in our own communities.
So beautiful. It just shows how this program is so much bigger. So thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about this. And viewers, if you would like to learn more or sign up for a construction training program, visit khilltech.com/construction-academy and find them on social media at khilltech or Cahill. Thanks, resources. Thanks again, Carly, for coming in.
Yeah, I was so happy to be here, and thank you guys for carrying the message with us.